Magic is creating the illusion that you can defy the laws of nature.
Magic is creating the illusion that you can defy the laws of nature.
Science is the study of how the natural world works. This is science. I love skeletons. Want to know a secret? I own a complete human skeleton.
Oh,
I do.
wow.
And it's not this one. It's hidden right here inside my skin. And guess what? You've got one too. My skeleton has 206 bones. Yours does too. That's a lot, right? Nope. Babies are born with more than 300 bones. So, how do adults end up with 206? Are bones falling out of babies? Are babies leaving bones lying around? Nope. Babies do not lose bones. When we're born, some of our bones are soft and flexible, and even have joints to keep them from breaking. Babies have to be very flexible to be born safely. Being born is a really tough business. So some of babies' bones are made of cartilage. Cartilage is the same material that makes up your ear. Some of the baby's flexible cartilage grows together and hardens into regular bone as they get older. See this? This is a bone from a human leg. It's called a femur. An average adult male's femur is about 19 inches long. In many cases, it's longer than an entire whole baby. Babies have two femurs, each one about 3 inches long. Why do I mention baby femurs? First, because I think it's fun to say baby femurs. Baby femurs, baby femurs, baby femurs. Second, to show you that bones are not like rocks. They grow with you throughout your entire life. Femurs are the biggest bone in the human body. It's the top bone in your leg. Not only do they grow larger, they grow stronger. Can you guess how strong a femur has to be? Let me give you some clues. Humans can take between 1 million and 3 million steps every year. If you live to be 75 years old, your femur will have survived between 75 million to 225 million steps. Wow! Can you believe it? But your femur is amazing. It can take it. Inside of people, there are big and small bones. There are 22 bones in just your head. That includes 3 tiny bones inside your ear that are the smallest bones in a human. They are called the malleus, incus, and the stapes. But because they look a little like other things, they're usually called the hammer, the anvil, and the stirrup. Hammer? Anvil? No. I guess maybe the stapes looks a little like a stirrup, but the others? That does not look like any hammer I've ever seen. And an anvil? Not even close. The human stapes is only about 2 to 3 millimeters long.
Itty bitty.
It's pretty small. This group of 3 tiny bones are called ossicles, which means tiny bones. These ossicles are the only bones in your body that do not grow after you're born. Remember I said there are 22 bones just in your head? Do you think that includes teeth? Good question. Let's compare them and see what we think. Teeth and bones are both white. Teeth and bones both contain calcium. Teeth and bones are both hard. In fact, teeth are the hardest part of our bodies. Teeth have enamel, but bones don't. That's a pretty important difference. But to me, the biggest difference is that when you break them, most bones will heal. Do teeth heal? No, they don't. So what do you think? Are teeth considered bones? Nope, they are not considered bones. Bones do what is called remodeling. Your body is constantly removing old bone cells and rebuilding. In fact, every 10 years or so, most of your bones have been completely replaced by new bones.
Oh, yeah.
Sadly, that is not true of teeth. You have 20 teeth when you're born and about 32 teeth to take their place as you grow. If you break one of those adult teeth, a dentist can put a fake one in for you. But unlike bones, a broken tooth won't grow back. You may have heard a song that kind of goes,
Excuse me, sir.
the toe bone's connected to the foot bone's connected to the leg bone's connected to the knee bone is connected to the other knee bone. I'm sorry, I don't really know this. I don't really know this song. It's okay. That song might lead you to believe that all of your bones are connected. That's pretty close to true. We have an entire skeletal system and it's all connected except for one bone. It's in your neck. Inside here is a bone called the hyoid bone, and it sits at the bottom of your tongue and is held in place by muscles and ligaments from your skull and neck. It's not touching any other bones. The hyoid makes it easier to breathe and eat. I use mine to talk non-stop about things like hyoid bones. Let's pull that skeleton out of the closet. Let's take a look at the back of the skeleton. The top vertebrae connecting your skull to your spine is called the atlas. It's a different shape than the other vertebrae. It's like a ring. Below that is the vertebrae called the axis. The way those top 2 vertebrae fit together make it possible for your head to move back and forth and up and down. There are usually 26 vertebrae that make up your spine, followed by the sacrum and the coccyx. This part of the body is called the thoracic cage. This is the sternum, and these are usually 12 pairs of ribs. Look at all these ribs. They do look like a cage, don't they? That's because they are. These bones create a cage that protect your vital organs. In the middle of this cage lives your heart and lungs. They are protected by the ribs and by the vertebral column and sternum. Your heart and lungs are pretty safe in there. So far, we've been talking mostly about what is called the axial skeletal anatomy. That's the bones highlighted here. They are the middle column of your body. Your arms and legs are part of what's called the appendicular skeletal anatomy. This includes the pectoral girdle right here, the clavicle, the scapula, and the arms. The pelvic girdle, hips, and legs, the appendicular skeletal anatomy. Bones often come together at joints. Your shoulders, elbows, hips, knees, and toes. Fingers and wrists are all joints that move. But there are other types of joints as well. Remember those 22 bones we have in our head? A lot of them are a type of joint that doesn't move. See these skull bones that look like they are sewn together? These are synarthroses joints. These synarthroses joints moved when you were born and then grew to be solid as you grew older. Joints that only move a little, like the ones we looked at on the spine, like these, are called amphiarthroses. But most of the joints you think of in your body are diarthroses. They move pretty freely. There are even different types of diarthroses, depending on how a joint moves. For example, the joints in your fingers. This guy right here only goes this way. But your shoulders, they rotate all over the place. Bones don't only just hold you up, protect your organs, and help you move. Inside your large bones is a spongy tissue called bone marrow. Bone marrow might deserve to be called the MVP, or most valuable player in our body. That's a pretty big claim, so let me list some of the things that bone marrow does and see if you don't agree with me. I'll show you the evidence, and you make the call. Bone marrow makes red blood cells, the ones that carry oxygen to every cell in your body. Bone marrow also makes platelets that help your blood clot to stop you from bleeding. Bone marrow makes white blood cells. White blood cells help your body to fight off infections. Bone marrow even makes stem cells that can grow into bone, fat, cartilage, and muscle cells. Whew. I'm exhausted just going through the list. I told you there are 206 bones in an adult's body, but I didn't mention that over half of that 206 are just in your hands and feet. Cool, right? There are 8 carpal bones, 5 metacarpal bones, and 14 phalanges in each hand. That's 27 bones in each hand. 26 bones in one foot, plus 26 in the other makes 52, plus 27 equals 79, plus another 27 is 106. Woohoo! When you're born, your bones are pretty soft and flexible. And as you grow, they get stronger. The more you use them, the stronger they get. But bones can lose strength as you get older. To keep them strong and healthy, keep doing the things you did to make them strong in the first place. Exercise, walking, playing, running, jumping. All of these things can make your bones stronger. And eating the right foods can help your bones too. Anything containing calcium and vitamins, like broccoli, leafy greens, tofu. Bones need vitamin D to stay strong. You can get vitamin D from sunlight, so go outside. If you're playing rough and you might crash on your bike or your roller blades or your skateboard, be sure to wear some protective gear. Take care of your bones and they will take care of you. Ouch. Ouch. Yeah!